Hello and welcome to IYAM Living's yoga tour. I'm Anna and today we're here in the beautiful Rotterdam, a lovely public park. So we're going to do a 20-minute flow and enjoy. So we'll begin sitting and we're just going to focus on the breath. So bringing one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly, just closing the eyes, and we're just going to observe the natural flow of breath. Just noticing any observations about the breath. Where can you feel the breath going in the body? So maybe you're feeling a slight rising in the chest, maybe in the belly. Just noticing, do your breaths feel long and smooth? Or maybe they feel short and shallow. Just noticing the lengths of the inhales and the lengths of the exhales. You might find one is longer than the other. Lovely. And just checking in with yourself, just emotionally. How are you feeling today? Lovely. And then we're going to bring both hands onto the belly and practice our belly breath. So as we're inhaling, we're breathing into the belly, feeling that expansion in the belly. And as we're exhaling, just releasing, allowing the belly to fall back down. Lovely. Inhale, we're breathing into the hands. And exhale, breathing it all out. Nice. So just continue breathing at your own pace. Feeling the body changing into our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest mode. Lovely. We'll do a couple more breaths here. Lovely. And then we're going to slide our hands up onto the lower ribs and we'll practice our chest to abdomen breath. So as we're inhaling, we're breathing into the hands, feeling that expansion in the chest, pushing the breath down into the belly. And as we're exhaling, just letting it all go. So we're inhaling, breathing into the hands, pushing the breath down into the belly, and exhaling from the belly first, all the way up and out the top of the chest. It's just continuing with that breath, it's just in your own time. Lovely. We're just expanding our lung capacity, allowing more oxygen into the body. Lovely. And we can relax the hands down, just allow the breath to flow naturally. And we're just going to stretch out the neck, so sitting up nice and tall, reaching up through the crown of the head. And with your exhale, we're going to bring the chin down towards the chest. Lovely. Inhaling to raise the head up. And as we're exhaling, we're turning the head to look towards the left. Inhaling as we bring the head back to center. And exhaling as we turn the head towards the right. Inhaling to come back to the center. This time as we exhale, bringing that left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale to raise the head back up. And exhaling the right ear to the right shoulder. Lovely. Inhaling to raise the head back up. This time as we exhale, the chin comes over to the left, bringing that chin down towards the left shoulder, and the left hand can just come over to the right shoulder, just drawing it away. Breathing in to where you can feel that stretch. Lovely. And take a big inhale to come back to center. As we exhale, turning the head to the right, bringing the chin down towards that right shoulder. Right hand comes over to the left shoulder. Breathing into the stretch. Nice big breaths in. Lovely, and inhaling to come back to center. And we're just going to give ourselves a nice wiggle. Just wiggling the body. The more wiggling, the better. Lovely. Just let it all go. Breathe it all out. Wiggle it out. And relax. So we're going to roll it over onto our hands and knees. So making sure that the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Spreading out the fingers nice and wide and just pressing into those fingertips. And we'll go through our cat-cow poses. So we're going to drop the belly down, draw the shoulder blades down along the spine, raising the head up. And as we exhale, starting the movement from the base of the spine, and we're going to roll it all the way up. Shoulder blades come apart, dropping the head down. Inhale, drop the belly down. Lovely. Shoulder blades down along the spine, raising up the head. And exhale as we curl it under. Lovely. So just continue to move with the flow of your own breath. Lovely. We'll do one more big breath. Lovely. And then coming back into your neutral position. And with your next inhale, we're going to raise up the left hand and the right foot. Just activating the core. Exhale to drop it down. Inhale, raising up the right hand, left foot. And exhale to lower back down. So again, just moving with your own breath. Lovely. So we're really reaching them away from each other. We'll do one more on each side. Very nice. Lovely. Back into your tabletop. We're going to come up into our first downward dog. So curling the toes under. And as we exhale, we're going to raise up the hips, create length in the spine, draw the heels down towards the ground, and just to ease ourselves in, we can bend one knee at a time. Nice big breaths. Remembering to keep pressing into those fingertips. Lovely. And on your next inhale, we're going to come back to hands and knees. And as we exhale, uncurling the toes, dropping the bum down towards the heels into a nice child's pose, breathing into the belly. Lovely. And with your next inhale, we're going to raise it back up onto our hands and knees, curling the toes under and exhaling up into our downward dog. I'll just take a couple of breaths here. Lovely, and with your next inhale, looking between the hands and stepping the feet towards the hands. As we exhale, just folding over the legs. Lovely. And we're going to come into our ragdoll, bringing the hands to opposite elbows, just allowing the body to hang down, relaxing the head and the shoulders. Staying soft in the knees. Lovely. And releasing the elbows. We're going to take an inhale, just raising it up halfway. And exhale to fold back down. This time, big inhale as we scoop the arms up, reaching up all the way up to the top. And exhale to bring the hands down into the heart. Lovely. So we're going to go through a little mini flow now. So moving at the pace of your breath, we're going to take a big inhale in, reach the arms up, create as much length as you can here. And as we exhale, we're folding it over, softening the knees, coming down. Take an inhale, we're going to raise it up, halfway lift. As we exhale, drop the hands to the mat, step the feet backwards into your plank or hands and knees. And we're going to lower the body down. As we inhale, we're going to raise it up just into a baby cobra. So not putting any weight in the hands here. And as we exhale, pressing into the hands, through hands and knees, up into your downward dog. And we'll take a few breaths here. And if you'd rather go down into your child's pose here, then feel free to do so. Lovely, keeping with the breath, nice long deep breaths. And if you're down in your child's pose, just coming back into your downward dog for one last breath. And with your next inhale, looking between the hands, stepping, or you can jump the feet up towards the hands. Exhale to fold over the legs. Big inhale, scooping the arms up, leading with the chest. Lovely. And exhale the hands down into the heart. So we're going to go again. So big inhale to reach the arms up, creating that length. Exhale as we fold it forwards. Inhale, we're raising it up, halfway lift. As we exhale, bringing the hands down, stepping the feet backwards into your plank or hands and knees, and lower the body down. Taking an inhale, raising it up, baby cobra. And as we exhale, pressing into the hands, through hands and knees, into your downward dog. Just taking a breath here. Lovely. And on your next inhale, we're going to raise up the left leg towards the sky. And as we exhale, stacking the left hip on top of the right and bending that left knee. Lovely. Inhale to raise that leg back up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring that foot in between the hands and dropping down the right knee. Take an inhale up. Lovely. So we want to draw in through the belly all the way up to the crown of the head. And just allow yourself to really sink into that right psoas here, making sure the knee is stacked on top of the ankle. Take a couple of breaths here. Lovely. One more big breath. And with your exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat. Take an inhale. We're going to scoop the left leg back up and through. And exhale to release the left foot down onto the mat. So same again on the other side. We'll take an inhale to raise up that right leg. As we exhale, stacking the hips, bending the right knee. Lovely. Inhale to raise the leg back up. And as we exhale, bringing that foot in between the hands. Lovely. Dropping down that left knee. Inhaling it up. Lovely. So same again here. We want to be drawing up from the belly all the way up to the crown of the head. Just allowing yourself to sink into that left psoas. And the knee is stacked on top of the ankle. So just taking a couple of breaths here. Lovely. And on your next exhale, bringing the hands to the mat, raising up that left knee, shooting that right leg up, and exhale to release the foot down onto the mat. We're going to take an inhale onto our hands and knees. And as we exhale, uncurl the toes, dropping the bum down towards the heels, breathing into the belly. Just resting the forehead down on the mat if that feels good for you. Lovely. Breathing into the back of the body. Create that space within the spine. Lovely, and with your next inhale, we're going to raise it back onto our hands and knees. We're going to scoop the legs around to one side or cross them over and walk the hands back towards you, rolling onto your bottom. And we're going to bring the legs out in front of us. Have your toes flexing up to the sky. Have a little bend in the knees. And we're going to take an inhale to reach the arms up. As we exhale, we're folding it forwards. So if you have a cushion or a block, you can sometimes pop it underneath the bum, and it helps to just raise up the hips. So big inhale, reaching the arms up, and exhale, folding it forwards. So we want to make a chest to thigh connection. So if that means bringing the thighs up to the chest, then we can do that. Bringing your hands down, drop the head down. Lovely. So either holding it still here, or you can bring in some movement, holding onto the ankles, maybe 2 fingers around the big toe. And we can inhale to create length in the spine, and then exhale to fold it forwards again. So whatever feels good for you, whatever works, however you want to practice. Movement or holding poses. Lovely. And with your next inhale, we're going to walk the hands back towards the body, bringing the hands just behind you, and give the legs a nice wiggle. Lovely. And then we're going to shuffle the bum towards the heels and lower ourselves down onto the mat. Raise up the hips, and remembering to keep squeezing that block or the imaginary block between the knees. And with your exhale, we're going to gently lower down, vertebrae at a time. Nice strong leg. And again, moving with your breath, raising up the hips. Inhaling as you come up, and exhaling as you lower back down. Lovely. That movement. And exhaling to lower down. Lovely. Lovely. We'll do one more. And exhaling to lower back down. Going to come into a little into the corners. Nice and open, palms down if you want to ground yourself. And we're just going to take a moment here to bring the attention back into the breath. Noticing how the breath is feeling now. Making those observations like we did at the beginning. Lovely. And just taking a moment to reflect. Thinking about everything in your life that you feel grateful for. Just holding that feeling. Lovely. Coming back into the body. And in your own time, we're going to make a good position. We'll do one final breath together. Big inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale the hands down into the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Have a lovely day or night.